Hey guys, and welcome to Game 3 between MadFrog and Adelscott in the semifinals of the Steel series. And so far we managed to see two good games. Not the most spectacular games, but games where you guys can really learn a bunch of stuff from. So I hope you're paying attention and you're incorporating some of this stuff that you're seeing into your own builds. And yeah, practice makes perfect. So just keep on playing as many games as you can, and for all the people out there who love this game, you know that the key to becoming a better player is just to play as much as you can and keep on trying stuff. So yeah, the third game is gonna be, this is a best of 3. Remember that, so whoever wins this game moves on to the finals. This game on Metalopolis this time. MadFrog spawning as a blue Zerg in the top right corner, and Adelscott as the orange Protoss in the bottom left corner. We're seeing Adele creating this choke again over here, which is a very good thing, obviously, in case Zerglings manage to, in case there is some early Zergling push. And MadFrog is still droning pretty hard, already on 14 supply, 15 now, still no pool. Pretty economic build for MadFrog. Scouting drone is going to come in here and see this gateway. Pretty early gateway, actually. Might even try, we might even see a Zealot chrono boosted out of here for some push into MadFrog's base. But yeah, the spawning pool going down on 15. Very late spawning pool. This drone is getting taken out by some probes that were taken off the line there, and one laser probe here is not going back to his minerals. Come on, go back to your job. Come on, Adele, pay attention. Oh my god, look at Adele. Ah, there we go. So, about 15 seconds of no mining for that probe. Very, very nasty. It's definitely going to cost the Adele the game. Spawning pool is almost done. Extractor after pool, so this is not some speedling. It's probably going to go for an early expand, but there's this probe over here who's probably going to notice this. If it happens, this Zealot's on his way. Still no Zerglings up. Now we see 6 Zerglings on the way. Yeah, and Queen coming out as well. Yeah, and these Zerglings are probably gonna get us around, or not. One drone going down, maybe a second one. No, not yet. It's about getting surrounded, and none of the Zerglings actually dying. Yeah, MadFrog handled that pretty well. Those mineral clusters, they're very, uncomfortable to move around. So yeah, cybernetics core going down, and these Zealots are trying to come in here, but another Zealot is out, and I don't think they would be able to do much by putting the wounded Zealot away. Yeah, so these Zerglings getting warded away. You can see just how weak Zerglings are when they don't get that surround up on units. It is really frustrating, but yeah, it's all about micro and gameplay. And yeah, these Zerglings just scouting up here, taking a look at what's happening. They saw the cybernetics core in the gateway. Or, let's see, did he? Yeah, he did. And, these Zealots going to work on this hatchery, but I don't think it will go down. But these Zerglings gotta be careful. Bringing the Queen up as well. More Zerglings on the way, 10 Zerglings now. This will probably be okay. I think Adele's just gonna pull back. I don't think he's going to try anything. Yeah, so these Zealots getting warded away. What's a drone in his base? Scouting. But I don't know if he saw... Let's see if he saw... No, he didn't see these extra 2 gateways over here, which is pretty important. Yeah, another battle going on here. These Zerglings taking down these Zealots. And, yeah, this Nature seems to be pretty protected right now. These Zealots are going back to hold off the choke in case the Zerglings are coming, which they are. And yeah, this is a very important thing for you guys to know. For those of you who don't know, and these Zealots, if they get surrounded, it's not going to be so good, but they don't, so that wasn't so effective. But yeah, it's very important to link these bases up with creep as Zerg in the start, because it is making it a lot easier to defend. Also, since he did go for such an early expand, I would like to see a few spine crawlers here, like here, in a line like that because it protects the choke and the natural. And yeah. But what is Adele doing? A Forge going down, maybe some upgrades. Yeah, and 3 warp gates at the moment. And we have warp gate almost up. Yeah, there it is, almost done. And this natural getting saturated slowly, but still no spine crawlers. He opts to get lots of zerglings, which I don't really agree with against gateway units. You need at least roaches to handle this, which he's not getting for some reason. I guess many people are put off by the idea of roaches now because of that supply nerf that happened a while ago, that they cost 2 supply instead of 1, and it is pretty annoying. But you see spine crawlers going up now, but this is already pretty late, so his queen is not in a good position. Manages to take it away, but these zerglings are not doing anything. They shouldn't be doing this. Why is he doing this? Why is MadFrog throwing all his zerglings away? He's supposed to just harass and taunt this army. This is very, very bad. But yeah, he should have had some spine crawlers and just waited for the army to come here and just macro up the more, drone up this base, get some healthy army composition, maybe some hydras up. No Colossus, no, doesn't seem to be any plans for Colossus yet. It's a Forge. This is probably just a gateway push in this game. So yeah, but we see some banelings now, which I don't really see why he's doing this. That gas could go into roaches much, but I don't agree with what MadFrog is doing right now. He needs roaches. He doesn't need this baneling nest. He didn't need it. He should have done some roaches, and these zerglings are not going to be able to do anything because I think that these zerglings are sorry, I had a small interruption there. These zerglings will not be able to get us around properly on these units because of the force fields. If used right, these zerglings are almost useless, and these banelings don't really do that much damage against stalkers, which seem to be coming out now. I think he has enough zealots, and he's going to focus his production on stalkers and sentries. But yeah, I would seriously like to see more spine crawlers here, because this is not looking good. This is very bad. Too many banelings for the army composition that Adele has. I don't think this is good, and he needs to go back. He will not do anything with these zerglings. Still no roach worn up, nothing. This is pretty poor play from MadFrog, actually. Surprisingly, he doesn't want to get roaches, so yeah. Yeah, sorry, my PC actually rebooted, so because of power failure. So anyway, these banelings are not going to do much against this. As you can see, it just took out some zealots there, but that's it. These mechanized units, these armored units, I mean, they're gonna be very, very powerful against this. And these banelings are not nice force fields there. These banelings are not really going to be able to do anything. So what he should have gotten was a roach warren instead of this baneling nest, because these banelings are not going to do much. And these pine crawlers, they're not positioned right. You should have a line like this, something like that, and so they can all attack at the same time, so you can taunt the enemy army over here and defend effectively, and have the roaches soak up some damage as well. All these zerglings and banelings are not going to be able to get us around on this, and especially with the guardian shield and the force fields, these are not going to be able to do anything. So I don't think that this is going to actually do anything to this kind of army composition, especially with the positioning on these spine crawlers. As you can see, he can shoot one spine crawler, and yeah, he has no ranged units to protect these spine crawlers with no roaches or hydras. So roach hydralists would have been ideal against this unit composition. If he had a few hydralists, these would go down so easily. As you can see, and perfect force fields there from Adele. Those banelings didn't do anything, and yeah, a bunch of banelings killing a few zealots there, but still the stalkers are alive and the sentries are alive, and a few more zealots even, and this proxy pylon is gonna keep on bringing reinforcements here. So this is not really the way to play in Zerg versus Terran. When you fast expand like this, you need to hold on to this, you need to defend it properly, and banelings will not get you to do that. I think MadFrog bit off a little bit too much here in this game, and these drones are not going to be able to do anything. So I guess this is game for Adele. yeah, so Adel wins the game and moves on into the finals, which I will be casting. So after I've uploaded this video actually, I will start casting the finals, and I'll upload those as well pretty soon. So if you guys like what you see, then do subscribe, because I need you guys' support, because this channel is just getting off the ground right now, and I want to upload a lot of games here and a lot of quality games. The thing is, there haven't been that many quality games out there lately, as in I haven't seen so many of them, and I don't really want to cast things that other people like HC Starcraft and Husky and those guys do cast, because I don't want you guys to come here and see same videos over there that you see here and so forth. I want to diversify things a little bit, because yeah, I guess lots of you are trying to find as many of these videos as you can, and you don't want to be watching the same thing. So yeah, but one thing for you guys to note from this video is that something for you guys to learn and keep in mind and incorporate in your builds is, if you see something is failing, then it will probably fail again if you keep on doing it, and again and again. There's 99.9% chance that that's going to be happening, and it did in this game. So what you need to do is look at your options and think a little bit about what you need to do. In this case, proper usage of spine crawlers here would have made a big difference, along with some roaches, because this was some very solid army composition here, ranged, and basically he couldn't defend those spine crawlers with banelings and zerglings, because proper micro of this army is going to just annihilate your banelings and zerglings. So yeah, that gas that was used on banelings could have very well been used on roaches, and they're not very expensive. But anyway, that was something that you guys should really learn from. Don't insist on the same thing over and over again when you see it fails. Then he saw that this was coming, and this proxy pylon was here as well, and so reinforcements were coming all the time, and he kept on doing it. So don't do that, and I hope you guys learned something. And yeah, I'll see you in the games from the final, and we'll see Adel and how he does there. EXO signing out.